Since the beginning of human civilization, symbols have played a vital role. These cultures used symbols as a way to express themselves in various ways. The prehistoric man carved his life experiences on cave walls, not expecting we'd still be talking about them today. Indeed, to this day, we still use many of the symbols inherited from the past. Be it in religion, political ideology, or art, we still come across many of these symbols in our day-to-day, often without knowing their true meanings and origins. Let's go and find out more about the world's most common symbols. Peace sign. In the 50s, the peace sign, as it is known today, was designed by Gerald Holtom as the logo for the British campaign for nuclear disarmament. It was later adopted by anti-war and counterculture activists in the 60s. All-seeing eye, often misused as a symbol of control and surveillance, this symbol of God represents spiritual sights and higher knowledge. Depicted on the US $1 bill, the all-seeing eye is believed to have originated in ancient Egypt. Evil eye. Found in many cultures in the Mediterranean region, it is believed to be a curse cast by wicked glare, usually to an unaware victim. The earliest known evidence of the evil eye can be traced back to ancient Greece and Rome. Hammer and sickle. A symbol meant to represent proletarian solidarity and union between agricultural and industrial workers, it was first adopted during the Russian Revolution. The hammer represents workers and the sickle represents the peasants. Caduceus, the symbol of Hermes and Mercury in Greek and Roman mythology, features two snakes around a winged staff. Often used in a medical context, it was popularized by the U.S. Army Medical Corps in 1902. Trinity knots, illustrating faith and devotion. The Celtic Trinity knots can be traced back to the 6th century. Its 3 points represent the Holy Trinity. The cross. Across the globe, the cross is associated with Christianity, specifically representing Jesus' crucifixion. The Red Cross is commonly used as a symbol for medical and humanitarian relief workers. Ichthys, now also known as the Jesus fish, before early Christians adopted it, the ichthys was used by the Greeks, Romans, and many other pagans. Ichthys was the offspring son of the ancient sea goddess Atargatis, so it was linked with fertility and women. Pentagram, an ancient symbol used by Wiccans and in paganism, the pentagram is made up of 5 points. The upward point represents a spiritual being, such as Gaia or Mother Earth. The other 4 points represent wind, water, earth, and fire. Often found in ancient amulets and jewelry, it was believed to protect against evil. Yin and Yang. The basis of almost all Chinese philosophy, the Yin and Yang symbol represents perfect balance. Mostly used in Taoism, it symbolizes two halves, who combined make for complete wholeness. Star of David, a symbol of Jewish identity and religion. The Star of David is a hexagram, or two equilateral triangles joined together. It appeared as a decorative motif in both 4th century synagogues and Christian churches in the Galilee region. Pi, a mathematical symbol, it represents a constant, the ratio of the circumference of a circle to its diameter. It's also the 16th letter of the Greek alphabet. The heart, the ultimate symbol of love and affection. The historic origin of the symbol is hard to trace. However, its use as a heart metaphor can be traced back to the end of the Middle Ages. The double-headed eagle, originating in the Bronze Age, the double-headed eagle is used within the concept of an empire. From the 13th century onward, it has been used by the Holy Roman Empire, Serbia, Albania, and Russia. Ankh, sometimes referred to as the key of life or the key of the Nile, the Ankh symbol represented eternal life in ancient Egypt. Some believe it's the first cross. Fleur de lis. This symbol has been used by a number of European nations. However, it's heavily associated with French royalty, having also represented French saints. Star and crescent. The star and crescent is used in various historical contexts, including as a symbol of the Ottoman Empire. Today, it's widely recognized as the symbol of Islam. Mandala, often found in coloring books in the West. In Buddhism, the mandala, meaning circle, is a geometric pattern that represents the universe and wisdom. Skull and crossbones. Whenever we see the skull and crossbones symbol, we probably think about warning labels on poisonous substances, piracy, and mortality. The design we see today originated in the late Middle Ages as a symbol of death. The Tree of Life, a symbol of eternal life, energy, and renewal. The Tree of Life may have originated in Central Asia, and then was absorbed by other cultures. It's portrayed in various religions and philosophies, such as Scandinavian mythology and Altai shamanism. Ampersand. The ampersand, also known as the and sign, originated as a ligature of the letters et, Latin for, you guessed it, and. The phoenix, universally representing rebirth, resurrection, and immortality, the legendary firebird, is linked to the worship of the Aztec sun god, Huitzilopochtli. Circles, observed in the moon and the sun, the simple circle has been known since before the beginning of recorded history. In mathematics, the study of the circle has helped inspire the development of geometry, astronomy, and calculus. Dragons, one of the most revered symbols in Asian culture, the dragon represents strength, power, wisdom, luck, and magic. The dove, universally used by major world religions, such as Christianity, Judaism, and Islam, the white dove represents peace, grace, and divinity. Its symbolism can be traced back to ancient Mesopotamia. The lion, known as the king of the jungle, the lion traditionally symbolizes courage, nobility, royalty, and strength. It also has Judeo-Christian symbolism. The owl, seen as a symbol across many cultures, the historical popularity of the owl is largely due to the fact that one always accompanied Athena, the Greek goddess of learning. Therefore, the owl is highly associated with lessons, intelligence, and wisdom. Square and compasses, the single most recognizable symbol of Freemasonry. Both the square and compasses are architects' tools, and are used in Masonic rituals as emblems for symbolic lessons. Om. Om is a symbol representing a sacred sound, syllable, mantra, and an invocation in Hinduism. Its written representation is one of the most important symbols of Hinduism. It is variously said to be the essence of the Supreme Absolute, Consciousness, Atman, Brahman, or the cosmic world. Swastika. The word swastika comes from the Sanskrit swastika, which means good fortune or well-being. The motif appears to have first been used in Eurasia as early as 7,000 years ago, perhaps representing the movement of the sun through the sky. Which is your favorite symbol? Please comment below.